On the banks of the Tennessee River, it is game day in Knoxville as Tennessee State battle today against ETSU inside Neyland Stadium. Here's a live look outside. Bit of a rainy start to game day, but that's not slowing anybody down.
We're here. It's finally got here. That moment that we've been waiting since the last game of the season, all winter long, all summer. We finally got to our first home game.
We sure have. Welcome into Volunteer Game Day. Do appreciate you joining us here. Joined by the voice of the Vols, Mike Keith, and VFL Heath Schuler. Now, guys, before we get started, Mike, I just got to say, great job last week on the call. Really
phenomenal job.
Thank you. Very kind. It was fun. A lot of action always helps.
That is the case. Speaking of action, we were really anticipating a big day last week from David Sanders. We didn't get to see him last week. You've got some breaking news for us.
So David Sanders, the starting right tackle for the Vols, five-star freshman out of Providence Day in Charlotte, North Carolina, was a Saturday morning scratch. As a matter of fact, as we were game day a week ago, this is what we were seeing. And it's, wait a minute, there's David Sanders not wearing a uniform. What happened? Injured Wednesday practice. We thought he was going to go, but Saturday morning, doctors and the team training staff decided he could not play. So he sat out last week. He has done some non-contact things in practice this week. He's not going to play again today against the East Tennessee State Buccaneers. So no David Sanders, same five starting in the offensive line this week. Lance Hurd at left tackle, Shem Umaroff at left guard, Sam Pendleton at center. At right guard is Wendell Boy, and starting at right tackle again is redshirt freshman Jesse Perry.
We think that this is preventative, something that may have to do with the weather, to do with the opponent, or do we think this is something that's more serious?
If it's a lower body injury, I would say that it would probably be more based upon the weather, because he was out at practice and taking reps with the twos. And I think they've got to be cautious with this. I mean, this is one of those things you don't want to nag an injury to last all season long. We're going to get next week is a big test, so hopefully have him back next week.
All right, so let's talk about that, though. You certainly would have loved to have him had 2 full games under his belt before you play one of the best defensive fronts in America. Realistically, I mean, you know who he is. You understand where he played and the hype about this player done in practice. Can they count on him against Georgia to be effective?
I certainly do. I think that the coaching staff has done an incredible job this year to be in the middle of weight those players. Our defensive front gives him a test every single day. And so going into the game, even though it will be his first start, hopefully next week in the SEC, playing one of the top teams in the country, he'll be able to be very successful at the talent level and his work ethic.